Well, I'm a retired registered nurse, and during the time that I was thinking about my retirement, I decided I had to do something. So I thought about making soaps, but when I look into how soaps are made, it was too messy and took too long, so I quit that. Then I decided to check out how to make candles. And so I started the process of learning how to make candles. And the first set of candles I made 50 candles for a friend of mine that was having a function. And those candles had no fragrance when they were burnt or anything, so I had to go back to the drawing board. And so it took a lot of time because making candles is a science. And so I had to learn the science of making them. And I think I've progressed to making pretty good candles right now. So I started as a hobby, and then now I'm deciding to just venture out as a business.
When I was telling people I wanted to start a virtual bookkeeping business, they thought I was crazy because they said, why would you want to do virtual? Everyone wants you to go into their office and do the work. And then once COVID hit, they're like, you know what? That's actually a pretty good idea. So I am the owner of Foundation Bookkeeping, LLC, which is a virtual bookkeeping company.
My business is permitting and notary service. I do everything mobile, and I'm also able to process online. So I don't have to always go inside. But then mobile side of it is notary, where I can go to anyone that requires a notary service, or if they need the applications filled out, help with applications. That's the mobile side.
The Zonta grant, it came right on time. As soon as I launched, that's when my old laptop was like, nope, I don't want to do anything. So I went ahead and I got another one with the Zonta grant.
I was able to get different things done on my vehicle. I was able to also get signs. I now have yard signs, and I've been having a lot of contractors where I live that have reached out to me for notaries, and then just people being home that needs notaries. And I was also able to start up, like I say, the online website. I haven't finished it, but I was able to sign up and get that done, and also new business cards.
My goal is to eventually maybe open a little candle shop, but my immediate goal is to do wholesale, sell wholesale, so that the candle will get out there to people so that they can know it. And also in all the other ways that I talked about before to sell them. But my goal is to have a little shop soon enough.
I would love to thank Zonta for helping the women in business or women trying to become established. Without your help, I don't know how I would have been able to get started or become known in the social media market. So thank you very much for all of your help. And if there's any way that I could give back, I would love to help contribute.
I'd like to thank them very much, especially providing a grant to us that no matter how big or small, that we're able to use directly on our company uses of starting up. Because when we started, we didn't know where to reach out, where to start to begin to get any kind of money for startup. So I do thank you very much for providing those funds to small businesses.
As a way of giving back to the community, Miss Sandra, she contacted me and asked if I wanted to speak to the students in the other the upcoming entrepreneur classes, and I said, of course. I took the class, so they told us what we needed to do to get started. So now that I have my feet in the door and have experience out there with helping people, now I go into the classroom and I talk about my business and what they need to get established, and I tell them how I can help them, and we go from there.
I definitely like to be in the community a lot. I love helping people, so the more that I'm reaching out with contractors in the area, I'm reaching out to people that don't realize that I can come to them and provide services, that they don't have to leave their homes and things like that. I can come to them.
And so when I looked up to see what they were made of, what candles were made of, I found out that a lot of that stuff isn't good for us to breathe. And I guess since I was in the medical field and just wanting people to be healthy, my thing is health.